Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Go Sew Beautiful. My name's Becky and I'm finally back to share what I've been sewing the last couple of weeks. I had a pretty bad sinus infection and I just couldn't get the energy to put on makeup and make a video, but I did do some sewing and I wanted to share that with you. So in my last video, I had said I wasn't sure whether I was going to participate in the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day challenge. And one of the reasons why I wasn't sure was because I thought our granddaughter was going to be born. But turns out she's taken her time getting here. And so I decided to go ahead and go for the challenge. And I made McCall's M7778 and I made View B, this one here. I was tempted to make the culottes version, which is View D, but I was just afraid of the fitting on that. So I went ahead and made View B, and I did make a toile first of the bodice because I wanted to make sure that fit, and it turned out it was really big. So when I cut out the dress, I cut a smaller size. I think I cut a size 16 at the bodice up at the top, and then I graded out to an 18, which has a bust. The 16 has a bust of 38 and a waist of 30 and hips of 40. And the 18 has a bust of 40 with a waist of 32 and hip of 42. Now this comes not right at the waist. It sits up above the waist, kind of in an empire waistline. So I wasn't real worried because the skirt's gathered. So here is the dress. And it has a sweetheart neckline with gathers at the waist and a beautiful invisible zipper in the back. I was very pleased with how that got installed. You can't even see it. And I used, of course, invisible zipper foot or cording foot, which I had to purchase separately from my sewing machine. But that made the installation of it so much easier, and like I said, you can't even see it. It was a little bit tricky trying it on to get the straps the right length, because you put the zipper in after you sew the straps together, and so I had to have my husband help me, like, hold the back bodice together while I put the straps on. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little video. I'm not real happy with the way the bodice fits. It's a little bit large, so I'll show you the video, and then you all can leave a comment. I'll show you a picture of how it looks first that I used for my entry in the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day challenge, and then I'll show you a little video of what I think about the bodice. Okay, so here's my Sew Maxi for Mother's Day dress. The bottom is fine, but the top is too big. And when I was making it, I did try it on and it was even bigger. So I took it in, but I was afraid to take it in too much. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of room. And I could even take it in the center. But the truth is, I'm just not crazy about this bodice on me. I think I want something with a thicker strap, a little more coverage, and so I'm thinking about taking apart and doing it over. Anyway, either way, even if I don't redo the whole thing, I'm going to have to take it in, and I will very likely have to buy a strapless bra, because as you can see, this doesn't stay on my bra. I had to pin my bra in place for the pictures. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it this way and just take it in. Let me know in the comments what you think. All right, thanks. The next thing I made, I wasn't sure what I wanted to make, so I thought, let me tackle a UFO, because I am in need of some things for summer. And last year I had made Love Notions Sunday romper. That's this pattern right here, and I realize it's looking backwards, but I did make the shorts romper, and it looked really cute. I'll show a picture of it to you, but it just was kind of complicated to get on and off when I used the restroom, so I wasn't real comfortable wearing it. So I decided to take it apart, and I had enough fabric left to make a skirt, which is this view. And so I had cut that out and never sewed it up. So I decided to go ahead and do that, and here is what it looks like. It's very similar to the shorts, except it's a skirt, but it has slash pockets, elastic waist, and I put this tie on at the back to kind of hold it, keep it on my shoulders. I'll show you a picture of me wearing it. It is really cute and comfortable, and I like it. It'll be nice to wear just for fun, you know. And then I had the shorts left, and they were really all put together except for the elastic in the waist. So I just cut a strip of fabric. Take this off and show you. I'm running out of room here. I cut a strip of fabric and stitched it to the top of the shorts and just made a casing and then put the elastic in. So now I have a nice pair of shorts to wear. I kind of like wearing these as pajamas, but I could wear them just as a pair of shorts too. So anyway, I was glad to get these done. This is a gray and with pink striped French terry that I bought from Girl Charlie Fabrics last year. And I believe actually the stripe is supposed to be diagonal, but I didn't want to have diagonal stripes, so I turned the fabric so the stripes would be horizontal. Anyway, the stretch is fine. They still stretch. It still stretches both ways. There's a lot of stretch this way. So it came out just fine. And I really, I like the Sunday romper pattern. I think if I was going to make it again, I would make a regular neckline in the back rather than a V-neck, just because I think it'll stay on my shoulders better. And I don't know, I might make another jumpsuit or play suit, but I'm not sure. Anyway, the next thing I made was, well, I made this for my soon-to-be-born granddaughter. It's just a little Minky blanket, gray on one side, and I put this cute little green flannel with teddy bears and zebra zoo animals on the other side. And I used the method that Robyn from Robyn's Love of Sewing showed in a tutorial, using Glad press and seal. What you do is you basically cut out your pieces and you make the Minky slightly bigger than the flannel, and then you press and seal the edges where you're going to sew your seam, and then you just stitch around it, and it holds the fabrics together really well. And then when you're finished, you tear off the press and seal and then turn it inside out, and then you can just top stitch the edge. It worked beautifully. I couldn't believe it. So thank you, Robyn, and I will put a link to her video in the description box as well as up here in the cards. Hopefully it will show up there. But it's a great way to sew with Minky. I mean, I could see that being used for all kinds of applications with other slippery or difficult to sew fabrics. Probably work well with fur, although I don't know, it might stick too much to the fur. Anyway, that was a fun little project for my granddaughter, who, like I said, is taking her time getting here. And then the final thing that I made, which got a lot of likes on Instagram. I was a little nervous about it because the flowers on it are really big, but I made a laundry day tee. I really wanted something quick and easy, and this is one of the easiest patterns you could ever sew. So here's what it looks like, and it's these big blue and tan and yellow, and I think there's white flowers, yeah, with big red centers, and it's kind of like a tan colored background or peachy nude colored background. I don't know. Anyway, I bought this fabric last year from Girl Charlie. It's a Liverpool knit, which basically it has an interesting texture. It's got kind of like a basket weave texture, and then it is a type of double knit, which it's completely polyester. I did put one of my labels in for once, and but it's real stretchy, sews really easily, and put a picture of me wearing this, and it's just a nice, really comfortable dress to wear. So and the reason they call it the laundry day tee, I'm pretty sure, is because the idea that you can sew this up in the time it takes to do a load of laundry. And that's really true. I mean, it sews up so quickly. Probably the thing that takes the longer to sew than putting it together is the hems. And I did my hem on the cover stitch machine using a double row of stitching. I really like the finish on that. For the neckband, I did raise the neckline by 1 inch, and then to accommodate for that decrease in the size of the neckband, I just measured around the entire neckline and then multiplied that measurement times 0.8, which is 80% of the total measurement of the neckline, and then I added a 1/2 inch for seam allowance, a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Sewed it on. It lays nice and flat, no puckering, and a really nice, easy garment to wear for summer. So that's it for me today. Really appreciate you coming back to watch my video. For those of you who are new, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Will give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I do have some other projects cut out and ready to be sewn up. I will share those with you in another video, but I'm trying to make some more practical things to wear for summer. I love making dresses. They're pretty and look beautiful, but what I wear most of the time, I realize, is shorts and tops. Anyway, I've got a lot of things planned for summer and look forward to sharing that with you. I hope y'all are having a great week. Stay healthy, and I hope you are all going to go so beautiful. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.
Yes.
I didn't put the sweater on, but that's okay.